Namaste everyone. Today in this tutorial you are going to learn nested if. First of all, understand the problem which we are going to solve. Here I have marks of 10 students out of 100. So here are some scores and we want to get their grades according to this criteria. You can see this criteria. So let us suppose if student gets marks 60 to 70, that means 60 is not included in this interval. Lower limit of the interval is not included here. And if student gets more than 60 and up to 70, he will get the grade C and so on. So we will print all these grades here with the help of if formula and of course nested if formula. So what's that? So before we are going to revise the if formula, so here in the yellow ribbon you can see we have the formula format. Here if the logical test, we will apply the logical test. If it is true, then it will accept this one argument, that is value if true. If it is false, then it will accept this third value in the argument. Okay, so this was just the simple definition. I have also explained you in the previous video. So now come to here in this cell. So let's start typing if formula. If, okay, logical test. That means if this cell value is greater than 90. So what is the criteria for greater than 90? You can see above 90 it is A plus. So we will write A plus. A plus. Okay. If this condition will be true, then the grade will be A plus. Otherwise, if it is not true, then the condition will be passed on to next if condition. I will write here. So this is the nested if inside this. So now again this same logical test. If now it is greater than 80. So you can see if it is greater than 80, then the condition is it will print A grade. Okay. And if suppose this condition is also not true, then it will be passed on to next if formula, which I will write further over here. Sorry. Logical test. Now again the same logical test, greater than 70. Now for 70 you can see the condition is B. Okay. In the same way you keep on typing all the if statements and the logical test in the same order. 70, then further 60. For 60 it is C. I will write C here. Now again if logical test, again now greater than 50. Okay, it is the last. So I will print D. Now I came up to this D condition. Now for E, I will not write any if statement. I will simply type E. And I will tell you how this formula will work. Okay. Now, be careful while closing the braces. So, if I close this brace, it is for this if statement, which is written latest. And then second brace is for this one. Second last. And you can see the color also. Here the color is green and the here color is green. Okay. Now further this one and then it becomes red for this one and finally the black braces. Now the formula is complete and it is ready for execution. Before we enter, I will explain you how this formula works. Now you can see if this logical test is not fulfilled, then it will pass on to third argument. This whole statement is the third argument. Okay. First of all, the formula will check the value of B2. If it is not greater than 90, which is 81, if it is false, then it will not pick this value and it will check and the formula will execute under this condition. Now further, if this B2 is greater than 80, which is true here in this case, it will print A. Otherwise, it will pass on to further this if statement. If it is not true, then this statement, and so on. So in this way, this formula goes on executing, and you can type 29 such arguments, 29 nested if statements in the Excel. So now this formula is complete for execution. You can enter. You can see A, which is true. Just double click here in the filler handle. You will get all the grades. Okay. Now let us check this one. Suppose I want to check the condition why this is D according to this criteria. So press F2. You can see this one. Firstly, B4 value is checked and this is not 90 and the condition is passed on to this if statement. Now it was not 80, of course. It was not greater than 80 and it passed on to this next if statement. It was still not greater than 70, then this. And if it was not greater than 60, furthermore, it passed on to this here. Now, here the condition is true in this situation. You can see, now we are in this if situation. You can select this one and press F9. Now see, this is true. Now bring it in same position, Ctrl Z. Now if it is true, then it will accept value D. So that's why the answer for this will be D, of course. Okay. So that is how the formula is executed. I hope you understood. Now there is one more method of solving this problem. Now let us do that also. Again, if statement, logical test. We will check this one value. Now we will start from the backward, from the 50, and then we keep on ascending the value. Now if this B2 is less than equal to 50, I told you less than equal to 50, then we have E grade. Okay, so you can write E, inverted commas, and if it is not true, then next if statement will work. Now why equal to sign is there? Because I told you the lower limit of the interval is not included, but the upper limit does. So here the upper limit is 50. Now in this case, again, less than equal to 60. Now what does that mean? Now you can see in this interval, the B2 value should be equal to 60 or even less than that. Then we will be printing D grade in inverted commas. Then again, if statement. If it is not true, go on to another if statement. Same. Now 70. Now grade will be C. Again if statement. Logical test. 80. D. And then again logical test. Sorry. Sorry, it is not D. It is, oh, I have made some mistake. C, D, C, B. Again if statement, keep on typing until you reach the last statement. This one value less than equal to 90. And we have A grade for that. And for last condition, don't write any if statement for last condition, just simply type it. It is the last condition now. Now close the braces very carefully. The colors of the braces will tell you whether you are on the right track or the wrong track. The last brace will be of black color. Okay, now it's complete. Now press enter. Now the result is same. You can do in either way. You will get the same result. Now let us drag it. And you can see the same answer. You can do in either way. I hope you understood the video. Otherwise, you can just rewind the video and see the concept, how each and everything was executed. Thanks for watching the video.